So, Steve.
Hi.
Go ahead, Steve.
So you got a bullseye on your back again, but what else is new?
Yeah, it's been that way for a few years, but we try not to look at it that way. This is an opportunity for us. This is an opportunity for these guys to lay claim to the Big Ten on their terms and with their names.
You got some guys that have been there, done that, so that's got to help.
Yeah, I think it does help. We have some experience, although we still are young. If you look at the team, there's some experience here, and yeah, if we just go be ourselves, we just talked about that a minute ago. If we just be who we are, that's a big deal in our program. Is understanding who we are, understanding what our strengths and weaknesses are, and how we operate. And if we play like we can and who we are, there's a good opportunity we'll be in contention come Sunday.
Sounds like the players are saying you guys aren't worried about calling it the sixth straight. You aren't focusing on that aspect of it.
No, I think that's huge, and that's healthy, I think, too. When it's done and it happens, if it does, then that's something that we'll talk about. But right now, this is their championship. This is the current team. I think that's just that's a healthy thing to do.
What do you remember about your time as a player, the 3 years before you came here, and your first 3 years with that Ohio State team that was so dominant?
You mean back when I played?
Yeah.
What I remember
That was
about
the last team to win, I think, 6 in a row.
I remember that we thought of them, I think, like Big Ten teams now are thinking of us, is that we want to beat them so bad, and that they had won all those years in a row. We finally beat them here at the Orange and Blue in 1988, and it was a huge accomplishment that was, and how hungry we were. And as a coach, I know that's what these other 11 teams are thinking right now. So there is extra incentive on their part. They're bringing all they have. That's what was us 25 years ago. And so as a coach who's in a different position, you don't want to be defensive, but you're kind of there's guarded optimism. You're not sure what's going to happen because those guys are going to bring something special this week. The other teams are, and they're going to bring their best, and we're going to have to stand up against it because that's what we were doing 25 years ago. And I know how powerful that is to be the hunter, not the hunted. And now we're in that position, so we're trying to work it our own way and try to be who we are and see if we can fend them off.
What was that feeling like after the Buckeyes had won 6 in a row to finally get that championship and bring it back here to Champaign? I know it had been a while since you have had one.
Yeah, well, that was when we won '88. It was 47 years since we had won a Big Ten. So there was only one Big Ten title. It was only one between 41 and like 08 or 09. So it was a big deal to us. That's something we had worked for all year. But see, we had beaten Ohio State that year probably 5 of the 8 times we played them. So we knew we could do it.